What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, some leaked footage has surfaced of legendary 5 division world champion, former pound for pound king, former pay per view king, the man known as Money, formerly known as Pretty Boy, formerly known as Money, now known as TBE, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who retired 50 wins, no losses, no draws, 27 big wins by way of knockout. He has beaten more world champions than anybody in the history of the sport of boxing, that being Floyd Mayweather Jr. With that said, Floyd Mayweather footage have leaked and surfaced of Floyd Mayweather training former lightweight Mexican superstar title contender, now junior welterweight Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who has 23 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Now, Ryan Garcia, in his last fight, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, he took a major loss, the first loss of his career, to Floyd Mayweather's protege, former Floyd Mayweather's fighter, in undefeated 3-division, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is now 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He dropped Ryan Garcia in the second round, then stopped him in the 7th round with a left hook to the liver. With that said, Ryan Garcia was trained by well-renowned Hall of Fame trainer Joe Goosen. He's promoted by Floyd Mayweather's biggest rival in 5-division world champion, 6-division world champion, Olympic gold medalist, Hall of Fame iconic superstar, Mexican-American boxer, Oscar the Golden Boy de la Hoya, and Golden Boy Promotions. And after the fight, Oscar de la Hoya, they didn't want this fight for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia conceded to everything Gervonta Tank Davis wanted to make this fight happen. Ryan Garcia was eager to make the fight, and Oscar was not. Tank Davis was the A side. Tank Davis is with now GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions. He's with still Showtime President Sports Steven Espinosa, and he's still with PBC Premier Boxing Champion Founder Advisor Al Heyman as an advisor. But he's no longer with Mayweather Promotions and Floyd Mayweather. But nonetheless, Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellaby is still very involved. And he fought at a catchweight of 136. When his 2 years and 2 fights removed from fighting at 135. You know, he was the B side. They wasn't happy with that. Floyd Mayweather and Oscar de la Hoya, since their fight May 2007, have been big rivals. They was actually big rivals before that because they both were signed with legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO Bob Arum, and Floyd Mayweather wanted the same treatment that Oscar de la Hoya was receiving and wasn't receiving that. And so because of that, that started to brew a rivalry. Floyd Mayweather was stating on record, I want to be treated just like Oscar de la Hoya is treated. And Bob Arum told him, you'll never be the superstar Oscar de la Hoya is. And he was right, because he exceeded Oscar de la Hoya 5 times over. So with that said, that brewed a rivalry. Then they finally fought. Close fight. Floyd Mayweather won. Everybody said Oscar was past his prime. Nonetheless, he won the fight. And they've been rivals ever since. They worked together, but they've been rivals ever since, and there's a lot of tension. And so after the fight, Ryan Garcia, being their prize fighter, the biggest A fighter, prize possession, okay, now the 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who's the undisputed super middleweight world champion, Saul Canelo Alvarez, has parted ways. And they weren't happy with that. They wasn't happy with the fight itself, the way they was treated. And after the fight, Oscar de la Hoya didn't show up to the post-fight press conference. Joe Goosen, his trainer, didn't show up to the post-fight press conference. Bernard Hopkins, another legend Hall of Famer, didn't show up to the post-fight press conference. So they didn't show up to the post-fight press conferences, okay? Ryan Garcia is clearly unhappy. He decided that he wanted to part ways with Joe Goosen. He made it clear he really don't want to be with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. Then he signed with well-renowned two-time Trainer of the Year, future Hall of Famer Derrick James. And Derrick James has a lot of fights, a lot of fighters that he's working with. Now you see, we saw Ryan Garcia at the basketball game with Floyd Mayweather. We saw Ryan Garcia at Floyd Mayweather's house. And now we see Ryan Garcia training with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's in his corner, literally in his corner. And he's deferring to Floyd Mayweather, walking over to the corner. Floyd Mayweather's working his corner, training him, helping him, giving him tips. Now, this is nothing new. Floyd Mayweather helps a lot of young fighters. He's just recently helped Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. He helps a lot of fighters, right? And he likes to give back. So, with that said, it's just surprising that he's working with Ryan Garcia because of the rival with Oscar De La Hoya. And he knows what it means. And Floyd Mayweather knows how to build up fighters, period. He knows how to make you successful. If he knows nothing else, he knows the sport of boxing, the business of boxing, and he knows how to make you success. And he made Gervonta Tank Davis a success. He's one of the faces of the sport of boxing. That fight did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. So he made Gervonta Tank Davis a success, right? And people feel like Gervonta Tank Davis is not taking the biggest risk, but he's still a major success. Still a major drawing power. He holds the record for the fights at the Barclays Center, revenue and gate brought in at $5 million. He holds the record at the gate at the Capital One Arena in his fight January 7th against Hector Garcia, $5.2 million. And he's number 5 in the gate in history in Vegas with his fight with Ryan Garcia that did over $22 million. So it's safe to say Floyd Mayweather knows how to make a fighter successful. It's not that Ryan Garcia is not successful outside the ring. The problem with Ryan Garcia is his focus, commitment, and his understanding inside the ring. You saw a lot of flaws, a lot of mistakes, a lot of immaturity when he fought against Gervonta Tank Davis. The first knockdown in the second round, he threw 4 straight left hooks, not one of them landed. Didn't even come close to landing. Tank Davis slipped all of them. And then caught him with a counter left hook and dropped him. And what did he do when he got stopped? He throws a left hook that misses, then a right hook that misses, in close, off balance, out of position, then gets caught with a left hook to the liver and gets stopped. Lack of discipline, lack of focus, lack of commitment. We knew that Joe Goosen didn't want to admit it, but he was on record saying Ryan Garcia is one of the hardest workers I've ever been with. We knew that wasn't true. We knew he wasn't committed to Joe Goosen because we knew that he wasn't showing up to sparring. He was to training. He was only showing up on days of sparring with Joe Goosen. Other than that, he was training on his own. So, shout out to Henry Garcia. Love Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia has brought Ryan Garcia up through the rankings. And Henry Garcia has his back and is committed. It's all up to Ryan Garcia. The style and teachings of Derrick James, I think, works wonders for Ryan Garcia. And I think a lot of his talents are rivals of that of Oscar De La Hoya. And Oscar De La Hoya is on record saying his best trainer in his career was Floyd Mayweather Sr. Obviously, Floyd Mayweather Jr. knows all the teachings of Floyd Mayweather Sr. So he can instill some of those teachings in Ryan Garcia. Derrick James can instill his style, I think, is perfect for Ryan Garcia. But again, it all boils down to none other than Ryan Garcia. He can have Floyd Mayweather, Derrick James, and the late, great, legendary Emmanuel Stewart in his corner all at once. If he ain't committed, he won't be successful. Now, it's not surprising that Ryan Garcia recently called out UFC fighter who called out Gervonta Tank Davis. The second biggest fight in boxing history involves a UFC fighter in Conor McGregor and that of Floyd Mayweather. Right? So it's not surprising to see this. So let's see how this all unfolds with Ryan Garcia moving forward. Can he get a fight with Rolando Rolly Romero, who's somewhat of a Mayweather Promotions PBC fighter that holds the WBA title at junior welterweight now? That's a fight that could be made or should be made, but Rolly has a mandatory in O'Hari Davis that if he does fight, I believe he will lose. There's big fights to be made for Ryan Garcia. If you Rolly, you want to fight with Ryan Garcia, not O'Hari Davis. Rolly just stated that they have an injury and they had to back out. So let's see how it plays out and unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Ryan Garcia has never fought for a world title, nor has he ever won it. If he gets a fight with Rolly Romero, that speaks volumes. But is Oscar De La Hoya going to look at that as tampering? Because O'Hari Davis is now, I believe, with Golden Boy Promotions and DAZN. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out. It's going to be very interesting. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Blue. I'm gone. Peace.